Vatican correspondent Mary Shovlin was in Fatima for the pilgrimage and joins us now from Rome. Mary, how would you summarize the Pope's message during this trip?
Basically, Lauren, he stuck to the message of Fatima during his entire visit, the message of peace and conversion. We have to remember that these apparitions happened 100 years ago at the beginning of the century that would be one of the bloodiest in history, a century that would see more Christian martyrs than all centuries before it combined. So the Holy Father spoke about in his homily that Our Lady was here to warn us about a way of life that is godless, one that profanes God in his creatures, a lifestyle, Lauren, that he said risks leading us to hell. But the emphasis was on prayer and mercy, and the emphasis was on Mary as our mother, who is here to invite her children to pray and lead a life of conversion.
During the canonization Mass, there was a really special moment that wasn't on the program. Tell us about it.
Lauren, that was the offertory when a family brought up the gifts of bread and wine. They were brought up by Lucas Baptista and his family. Lucas was the little boy who was healed, whose miraculous healing led to the canonization of the two Fatima visionaries. It was a beautiful moment to see them bringing up the gifts as a family and the Pope embracing young Lucas. Before then, we had never seen his face. We only learned his name the Thursday before the Pope landed in Portugal, when his parents very emotionally recounted their stories to members of the press who were there, who recalled that the doctors had given their son no hope after falling 21 feet from a window, that only a few days later saw him walk out of that hospital with no signs of injury.
What did the Pope say about these two new saints?
Well, as always, popes hold up saints as examples, and he said that Saints Francisco and Jacinta were saints that we should emulate in their hope and perseverance in the face of great suffering. Lauren, we were also able to catch up with one of the American cardinals who were there, and I think the only American cardinal who made it to Fatima for this event, Cardinal Sean O'Malley, who said that these children are an example for us all to emulate.
There's a great lesson in this, and all the saints' lives are sermons for us, but in these children it's a reminder that how precious children are and that they too are called to sanctity.
Saints Francisco and Jacinta are the youngest saints in the church to be declared saints without having suffered martyrdom. Lauren?
Mary Shovlin, EWTN News Nightly Vatican correspondent. Welcome back to Rome. Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren.